Chad, what are you doing on Valentine's Day?
Well, your mother left town.
That was good, but it took the Chad 3-second fucking.
I love that
Chad delay.
You're all gonna be mad at me.
God damn it, Chad.
Do you see this new mug?
Wrong.
Let me see.
Fake business.
Yes, that is.
Fake business.
Yes, this is the Tim Dillon fake business mug. I love it. For those of you who are interested in actually a really good podcast, you check out Tim Dillon's podcast. He'll actually be performing a sold out show at the Madison Square Garden this weekend. Billie
And Tim Dillon better plug us.
Billie Eilish will be opening for him. You know, it's actually going to be a charity event.
Have you seen her sex video?
No.
There's a Billie Eilish sex video.
No,
Oh,
there
yeah.
Yeah,
isn't.
there is.
It
Google
is.
it.
You didn't see the
It's on
Billie Eilish
Celeb
sex video?
Jihad.
Yeah.
.com.
Celeb Jihad.
Okay, I'm not looking that up. It's clearly
It's an
not
actual
true.
It's real.
website.
No, it's not.
All right, look it up, you potato. You have your phone in your hand.
But you got to go to Bing.
Take the extra step.
It's a charity event, though. By the way, it's a charity event for it's Ghislaine Maxwell's legal fund. the Mossad held the line with GameStop for way too long, so they're stretched for cash. So happy Valentine's Day to you, madam, and happy Valentine's Day to you,
Okay,
Tim.
I don't even know why. Like I listen to you guys.
JJ
real.
looked it up and he's got to run home now.
He's like, I don't know why I listen to you guys. The first two results aren't it. They're ads. So obviously, they're not
They're
real.
ads. Here, I saved it on my phone. Actually, I'll show it to you.
This can't be Billie Eilish.
It's in his homework file.
It looks like her.
It looks like her and it has her face and her hair. That's not her, though.
It
Yeah.
says bitch like Billie Eilish. Sucks
Bitch
dick.
like-
Well, it says bitch like Billie Eilish sucks dick and gets cum shot on the face.
If it says like Billie Eilish,
JJ.
JJ.
if it says like Billie Eilish, then do you think it's
send it
her
to you.
sex tape, or do you think you're looking at the wrong video?
I mean, I just can't find it.
It's you can look it up afterwards.
Oh,
But
it's
yeah,
not, it doesn't exist.
it's the Valentine's Day episode of the Mooks podcast.
Look it up on the laptop.
Valentine's
That's why you
Day.
have it in front
Yes,
of you, JJ.
happy
Okay,
Valentine's
there's
Day.
no fucking video.
He's out. You're really upset about this.
Yeah.
He's gone through 4
He's
results.
like, I want to find it.
Well, because I'm annoyed that I let them trick me into thinking
It's an
that-
actual
It's
thing.
real.
You
It
just
is
have
real.
to know how to use your phone,
Well,
you
real.
potato.
well, no, it's not.
Speaking of which, I gotta put my.
You don't know how to use your phone?
Don't forget to put your phone on silent.
Yes,
Thanks, Dad.
thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, if you can't find Billie Eilish porn video, you don't know how to use your phone. That's like the basics.
Yeah.
Before they even let you leave the store, they're supposed to make sure you can look
And
up
this
Billie
is how you
Eilish.
download Billie Eilish porn videos.
Yes, you just went on to Google and just ignored everything else, right?
Should have went to Bing, like I said.
Wait, you just skip the ad?
Because they're gonna make money off of this. If she's fucking, they're making money off of it.
Oh, I accidentally went too far now. We gotta wait for that.
Yeah, he went too far and the video
Then
had
the
more
video
ads.
ended.
More ads.
It's only like
I found the ad.
There's way too many ads in porn now.
yeah, it's only like 30 seconds long, isn't it?
Jesus. But she is chomping on that dick.
Yes.
Oh my God.
She's a real soldier.
Jesus. Is her vagina pierced? She ripped her leggings.
She can afford more.
Yeah, she's a slut.
He's right. There's another one with her, like getting fucked.
Yeah, that's not actually her.
Not that one is obviously not actually her.
So
I don't like what this is degrading to. This whole podcast has become.
We said we were gonna make this completely unusable. This whole episode.
So JJ, it's gonna be a Valentine's Day with a girlfriend. You got a new girlfriend.
Shit, it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Am I the only one taking my girlfriend out on a date?
Where are you going?
Well,
I guess that's
No,
true.
no. I'm also taking your girlfriend
Yeah.
out on it.
yeah, we're all taking your girlfriend out that
It was
day.
weird.
What a
Dave's
lucky
third,
lady.
but Dave actually requested to be third.
I want to be last, and I told her not to clean.
You watch your mouth.
Raw dog dirty.
Watch your
wow. I know.
I'll ruin all three of you.
So
This is the girl that beat us in Small World.
Yeah. Where are you taking? Where are you taking?
She beat you guys in Small World?
By like 1 point.
Yeah.
Beat me by 2 points.
Well, wait a second. Wait a second.
I know.
Wait, to be fair, Dave won, and then we found
A random fucking
we found
piece on
a
the floor
coin
and then
on
threw it
the
in
way-
our
We found a 5 coin underneath her chair after the fact that could very well have been hers.
Probably.
Yeah.
Which I doubt that was your guys' second game.
Which
'cause
then
I'm
put-
assuming you guys
No,
only
it
played-
Yeah, it was
probably
the first
was.
game.
It probably
So it
was
fell
her
right out of
coin,
her
but
pocket.
we have no way of knowing.
Right, but you just assume that.
Right, but we don't really care so much that she won. We care so much that Dave's victory was stolen from her.
Exactly.
Really stolen.
That's the exact
Much-
fucking
mu-
point.
It sounds like you lost.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
saying
he
about
did
that.
lose. He
Yeah.
did lose.
So where are you taking her?
La Cucina.
Ah, okay.
It's like le bedroom.
Don't take her. Don't
He's
take.
like, I might even shave the thighs, not anything else.
Just don't take her to where we went. I'm not gonna shit on the restaurant's name, but worst steak I've probably had in a long, long time.
Let's hear it, because I need to know.
You agree? You agree? Your steak sucked too, right?
Was it a
It
bad
was so
steak?
charred, like the plate was just covered
In soot.
Like soot. Yeah.
The grill was not cleaned. Plus, it was raw. The steak inside was raw. I asked for medium rare. He asked his for medium well, and his was more rare than
was
mine.
pinker than his was.
Yeah, it was almost purple.
Gross.
Yeah, it was
And
disgusting.
then I asked him to bring it up a little bit, and it came back like medium.
medium, yeah. But it was just like I didn't want to make a scene because I was actually quite angry.
It was like I just didn't want them to spit in it again. So
right. But don't worry, Chad. We don't blame you. Evan and Chad used to work at this restaurant. So
Oh,
if-
you went to...
Oh, I gotta bleep that out now.
That's okay. Okay. The only thing I'm going to ask now is we're not talking about anything else. Was this during your last visit?
To
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say
Yeah,
without
it was-
bringing up the name.
It was rough.
Oh, it was bad?
Yeah.
So wait, and before we talk about my place, how was having your mother in town?
She's great.
Is
Yeah,
she gone?
I liked her. She left this morning.
Yeah, thank God.
Evan had to take a nap. He was so exhausted just having to.
Yeah, you like her because she's cool to hang out with, like a friend. But now imagine being raised by that drunk.
Oh, Evan had to take a nap from hanging out with her.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Evan has to take a nap from waking up.
Yeah, exactly.
That lazy fuck did nothing all day Monday, Tuesday,
Dude, that guy hasn't worked in
Sunday.
over a year.
He was like, I called him up and I started bitching at him. I'm like, you're letting mom stay there. She's on vacation. She's just sitting in your living room while it's sunny out while you're upstairs fucking playing video games. What, the video games won't be there next week? It's a single player game. You're playing a campaign. And then he does nothing. I call him out on it and he goes, who do you think you are, my boss? No, I'm not South Carolina Department of Welfare Services.
Holy fuck. No, I am not the welfare office.
Oh well. Speaking of, I need to fill out my paperwork for this week too.
I thought you got a job, didn't you?
No, but I am applying at a few different places.
Okay, cool. Nice. So where are you taking her?
La Cucina.
La Cuisine.
Where's that at?
Yeah,
You
Mount
get-
Pleasant.
You getting her something?
Italian.
Wait, Mexican?
I am not.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it was Mexican food. I was gonna say Mexicans celebrate St. Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
they're
they
Catholic.
do. You
Yeah, a lot of them
idiot.
Catholic.
Italian, huh? Wait, what is it called?
La
I'm not
Cucina.
Yeah, I'm not answering that again.
No,
Yeah.
What
It's a good
time?
spot.
I'll be there.
Okay.
It's a
What
good
time?
spot.
Yeah, that time.
I needed plans to steal.
Yeah, no, we'll be there at that time. Forgot to make a reservation, so I'm just gonna steal my friends and get
I'm
there.
JJ.
JJ, what? JJ, do you know my last name?
Yeah,
I mean, I
It's,
Just called him JJ.
Yeah.
It's Fourier, Chad.
it's Goldstein.
Bird.
yeah,
Close.
yeah, you were close.
Are you
But
serious?
It's Margulies. Come on, man.
By the way,
He doesn't fucking know. He has no idea. You're an idiot, Chad.
by the way,
What's Dave's last name?
Dave. Like
Okay, now
Bicker.
he's gonna
how
start.
long have you been hitting that pen?
I had like 3 hits.
Yeah,
It's been in your hand this whole time.
How many?
I like how it just reminded us we all have.
Yeah.
How many pens? How many hits did you have in that park in the fucking drive-through?
Yeah, ding the pens.
Yeah. By the way, that
And
jacket
wipe
from
them
this
off.
angle
Take your
looks
pants
like you're
off.
wearing- By the way, the jacket from this angle looks like it's an oversized
Play with your
blazer.
zipper.
Yeah, take your pants off, Chad. Get comfy.
My
Stay
pants.
a while.
Yo, well, it's fucking cold in here, and this jacket is warm as fuck.
I need to get my shirt back.
What's
it's in
the
Charlotte's
temperature?
car.
Fuck.
Also, Dave, nice
Dude,
haircut.
What's up?
Nice haircut, Dave.
Yeah,
It's
nice
too much.
haircut.
Yeah,
It
nice
was-
haircut.
No, I think it looks nice. It's
AJ,
it makes
tell
you
him
look
nice
younger.
haircut.
It does. That's
You should have gotten a fade. It makes you look old.
Yeah. I usually give it a 5, but she cut it at a 4. So
Oh,
I was
God
okay,
damn.
whatever. But
That fucking bitch.
no,
Where does she work?
Brooke, you're great. Don't worry about it.
Fuck you, Brooke.
Yeah, I don't like Brooke. Brooke seems like a bitch.
That's good content. Keep that.
Oh, and I
Better
wrote
out
just
than
stop
in.
That's the
talking.
opener right there.
The moment I
Don't try to
burped.
look away or anything.
I did.
He's like, I brought my shoulder into the mic. What? That covers it.
Yeah. So
COVID.
This is funny so far. I'm enjoying this.
this is good.
And you're not
All
getting
right,
home
when
by
are you going to
5.
start recording?
Yeah, we're already recording.
When are we gonna start?
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just kidding.
Clap.
Ah, never mind.
Do you keep the clap syncs in there?
No.
This whole thing is stupid.
Clap.
I thought the opening every time to every podcast was us clap singing and retardedly.
But no, I got
But that's good content.
I do have a bit of news. We've all been filing for what? What's up?
Well, I guess I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but where are you guys going on your Valentine's days?
We don't stay on topic here.
I'm cooking.
We're going to jump back into that.
No,
10 minutes from now.
no. I want to
No,
talk about it
I'm-
now so I can shit all over the rest of you guys real quick.
No, I usually do home cooking, so I usually will cook a really nice meal. So we're cooking.
Oh my
like,
god, that
fettuccine
sounds
and
so
stuff.
nice. Cheap.
Cheap.
No, last year. Oh, no.
Cheap.
Last year. Last
Andy, your
year.
Oh my
boyfriend's
God,
being
that's-
cheap in here.
That's so sweet. Cheap.
Last year I made a fillet with mushroom au gratin and red rosemary potatoes.
What'd you make for her? He's like, Kraft mac.
She ordered the salad.
He's like, I don't know. She was out with her boyfriend.
The salad was just
My
chopped from in a
Valentine's
bag.
Day was amazing. I let her go with her husband.
Chad, what are you doing on Valentine's Day?
Well, your mother left town.
That was good, but it took the Chad 3-second fucking.
I love that.
Chad delay. Yo, when you do the editing, extend that delay
Make it
and
longer.
put in an
crickets. No, it's gonna be crickets.
yeah, like gears turning.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
But like rusty gears breaking loose.
Yeah, exactly. What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
I was gonna take one of my girlfriends. No, I'm just kidding. No, I just found out it was
Cheap.
Valentine's Day, so
Okay.
What does that mean? So what? So
I
what?
just
Yeah,
found
now I
out.
gotta come up with plans for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
You
And
just found
and
out?
whatever she's gonna
because
do.
it's every year same time.
What time? Out of here.
Yeah.
Wait, is it
Even on a
February
leap year?
it's
14th,
always
I
on
think.
Sunday?
What about a leap year?
No, always on February 14th.
That's true.
So it doesn't matter if it's a leap.
No,
if it's a leap year, it's still February 14th.
I'm gonna wait till you're out on your date, and then me and her are gonna go into your room and have sex in your bed. I want to laugh for doing it to you too. I'm just kidding. Chad, don't smile.
He'll be there too.
Okay. Well, cool. Door will be open.
Yeah.
It'll be my room.
I know where
I was gonna say something
I've had
else.
sex in your room before.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Did you ever hear about how the time I pissed Goose off so badly?
Yes.
Yes, we all know. You don't have to talk about it.
Well, I also the thing that I don't like about that
What'd
is
you do?
I
Have a
told
different opinion.
What are you doing? AJ, what are you doing?
I'm hiding my pen in the
Goose
cord.
has told me about this, and he goes, "Yeah, they told me they were kidding," and I was like, "Dude, they were kidding."
They absolutely were
And I
kidding.
have told him this, and he's like, "Yeah, like I just don't know."
So
and I'm
for-
like, I keep telling him this,
No.
and he was just like, "Dude, like, fine, then fucking keep like your fucking weird thoughts and be angry instead
Yeah.
of letting it
Goose
go."
is gonna
So-
be on his deathbed, but I mean he's so unhealthy, so he's gonna be like 42.
Well, he's gonna
like
die
one
from
hair,
high
and he's
blood
gonna be
pressure.
like, "Send in Dave." Dave, I want you to know,
I never forgave you.
I never forgave you. The man who said no.
So for those of you who don't know the story, for the audience,
Oh my God.
I did not even want to talk about it.
We already recapped it. And
Yeah.
all right, visit episode 4, episode 9, episode
I know, we've
7,
talked about it.
2-1, 2-2.
That's fine. But I've come to the realization that I am now involved in a major lawsuit.
Which one of the girls is suing you?
So
And how old was she at the
No wonder we couldn't talk about the other thing.
But when I was in high school, I went to Bishop Bingham.
Oh, you went to Bishop England?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my
Oh, you got
God.
molested?
No.
Is this a molesty thingy?
No.
Who was it?
No.
Yeah, who touched
It's
you?
like he's like they're getting there.
Wait, is this that thing about the window?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
They're
touched
so
you?
let me
Let
break
her
it
tell the
down.
story.
They get the
Let
quote
it
from
shut
the-
up.
let's break it down here. So when I went to
Bishop England, yeah.
I went to a Catholic high school from
I think the monster's working.
2000. Yeah, exactly. I went there from 2007 to 2011, freshman through graduate, and so that was where I went to high school. So between the years I was there, when they built the school, there was a window that was placed in the locker rooms of the changing rooms that was originally designed for security purposes in case like a student was getting bullied or attacked or a fight was breaking out, so that coaching staff and people could watch and make sure.
I got a quick question. And now, is this a window that goes into like a coach's office?
Yes.
Because that's normal. Like our school even had that.
Right, and my school had that too.
Listen to this. So what happened was there was a guy by the name of Jeffrey who worked there.
Deafwee.
Yeah.
You're definitely making up this name.
No, it's not. Let's not.
Jeffrey? How is it a made up name?
Dave's like, I called him Uncle Jeffrey.
I know a guy that goes by Jeffrey.
So
Jeffrey's made up name. All names are
It
made
wasn't
up.
family, but
Yeah.
we called him Uncle.
So Jeffrey worked there as the information director for the sports department. I have no idea what the fuck that job entails, but we just all thought he was autistic, so we just kind of paid him no mind.
Oh my God, I felt bad when I said Jeff Wee.
No, we actually like.
Oh, you guys had a Jeff Wee?
Wait, this guy was there when you went to school?
Yes.
Wow.
He worked
Wow,
there
he's
and
been
my
molesting
brother.
kids for-
So what happened was is that in 2011 he was arrested because a couple of students found him recording students changing in the locker rooms and was using that window to do it. So he was arrested, he was tried, he pled guilty. He had to register as a sex offender, of course, and served 18 months. Originally was 2 years in jail, but then got 18 months probation. Plus, had to register. I don't think he could leave.
So
his
this
house.
isn't a news story.
This is a news story in the fact that right now, as of last Friday,
That's the background information.
yeah,
to
it's the
it all.
background
That's the
information.
buildup.
Now there is, as of last
That's how
Friday,
stories work, Jen.
yes, there is a $300 million lawsuit going down right now for the school is being sued for putting students in an exploitative and dangerous position. So if
You're getting
Well,
some
have
of
you
that?
seen his videos on X Video? They're pretty good.
They are.
so, by the way, here's what Jeffrey looks like. And tell me, he's like, oh wait a minute, I can tell you.
How did you guys not know he was a fucking pedophile?
Yeah, it's like, that's the definition.
Look at him.
That's a textbook
I feel
photo.
like he
of a
was molested
pedophile.
as a kid, but like he
Schofield.
did the molesting. Like a priest was quoted saying, "What he did made me not believe in God anymore. What he did to me was proof that God wasn't real."
So
Father.
Specific
So-
words from AJ.
So
here's-
you're getting some of this money.
So what happens is if this lawsuit goes through and is done, I'm going to get all of my tuition money back.
And so will your parents.
Yeah, but then,
Yes, well, the money's going to me.
that's money that you made off sex, so you must admit that sex work is work.
So
It sounds like sex work.
Sounds like sex work, you prostitute.
So I'm gonna see. I wanted to call my brother and ask him if he ever knew Jeffrey or if he knew what was going on at all. So I'm gonna call him real quick. I just thought about doing this.
What if you call him and he just starts screaming?
Yeah.
Jeffrey!
Here's a
Jeffrey!
flashback. Hold on a second. Come on, Jake.
Make sure you say howdy howdy.
Yeah.
You're on the podcast.
JJ has to say.
Yeah.
Howdy, howdy.
Come on, Jake. You son of a bitch.
What's his name? Jake.
Hey,
Howdy, howdy. You're on the podcast. What's up, Jake?
what are you doing, man?
Dude, hey. So you're on the Mooks podcast right now, and I wanted to ask you a question. Have you heard anything about what's going on in the Bishop England lawsuit?
No, I haven't heard anything about
Okay.
it.
Do you remember Jeffrey, who worked in the athletic department? He was
Shoot.
the weird pedophile looking guy. Always walking around acting weird.
It was high school, so he
guess.
probably called him Jeffrey.
Yeah, well, and turns out he is a pedophile.
So it turns out he is a pedophile because he was recording students with the window that was in the changing rooms.
Wow.
Yeah. So the school's being sued for $300 million.
Good Lord.
Yeah, dude. And you may get your tuition money back.
No way.
Yeah. How much money is that going to be? Like a fuck ton, right? You only went there for 2 years, but that's still a fucking chunk of change.
So did you know visiting athletes are also entitled to that money as
yes,
well?
that's where it's 150
Wow.
million
Is
for.
that
It's 150 million.
Like it's escalated that much. Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, it's 150 million for the students who attended while the windows were in place, and 150 million for students who went there and like used the facilities who were like from other
Sporting
schools.
activities and stuff, yeah.
Good Lord, that's insane.
Yeah, Dave was telling us he used to try in dresses in front of the window.
He said he
I mean,
saw
that
the
makes
camera.
sense, right?
Yeah, Dave said he saw the camera.
He used to check the tape
Dance
to
for
be
it.
like, yeah, those heels do make my ass look fat.
Hey, that's gonna buy a really. Hey, David, if that happens, it's gonna buy a really nice polling skiff for me.
A what?
A polling the boat that I want to get.
Oh, you're gonna
The,
buy a boat with
polling-
your lawsuit money.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed
That's
to do.
the
with lawsuit
American
money.
dream. The
That's-
American
Yeah, I was
dream.
about to-
That's the
I was about
11th
to say,
Amendment.
That's just the most degenerate American thing that someone can do is like buy a boat with pedophile money.
There you go.
I thought we weren't talking about the church.
I gotta say, that is honestly probably the most excited I've ever been about almost being molested.
Oh my. Okay, I can't say I can't comment on anything like that. But
Yeah, dude. I just wanted to call you and
not with things that I do. No.
no, you can't. You're a degenerate.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I just wanted to see if you actually had any clue what was going on with that. And
No, I hadn't heard anything about it, but that's pretty. Obviously, that's very unfortunate because that's obviously not a. In all seriousness, that's not a laughing matter. But like at the same time, like
Sick new boat.
yeah.
New boat.
The insurance company will take care. The insurance company will cover it, so you're fine. But yeah, I just wanted to say if you knew anything about it, and if you're ever going to come on the podcast, especially when your fly company finally gets an LLC.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just sent an order down to Beaufort for like 6 dozen to a fly shop down there. So
Fuck yeah. Okay, plug your company name. What is it?
it's Upcountry Fly Tying.
Upcountry Fly. I already started working on the website, by the way, so you'll have some pictures coming up pretty soon.
In like 6 months,
Perfect.
probably.
Yep.
Dave's schedule.
Hey, don't worry. By the
6
time
to 18
you'll get your
months.
website when I get my gun back.
Hey, I got that, dude.
Okay.
I finished duck season. I whacked so many wood ducks.
Normally,
with
when
that
I tell that to siblings, the cops are like, "Yeah, it's 6 to 8 weeks, and you have to fill out paperwork." Yeah. I just want to get my gun back from a sibling. It's
thing. All right,
evidence.
hey guys, I got to roll. Thank y'all.
All right, later, buddy.
All right, y'all be safe. Bye.
See ya. It's my
Oh, I wanted to make a joke when he was on the phone, but I knew I couldn't. I wanted to be like, you can use all that lawsuit money to buy your ex-wife an engagement present.
Oh my god! Wow, that's pretty savage.
I would have come over there and hugged you so fucking much. That would have been so fucking
I've
funny.
never met your brother. He would hate me, bro.
He would kill you.
Yeah, I know. That would be
I hear
hilarious.
he's got a gun right now.
I mean, it's Dave's gun, so it's probably not oiled or cleaned.
I'll get it back in 6 to 8 months. That's evidence.
That's evidence.
All right, let's skip this story.
Let's not
Yeah,
skip this story.
No, I'd
Save it for your
rather
therapist.
not hear the molestation.
Why?
No. I was kidding.
Why does it bother you so much, Chad? Does it?
I also went to a Catholic school.
Were you molested?
No.
No, let's not do that.
Chad's like, I tried, but the priest resisted the whole time.
No, I went to a Catholic school in middle school, and there was this priest.
All 6 years.
I don't like this.
Father
Yeah, this isn't funny.
This
I don't want to make jokes about this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was just thinking about.
Yeah.
It's like maybe we should quit while we're ahead.
I'm just not gonna
Is that
say
it?
anything.
All I know is that
My
he
name
went
is
to,
Chad.
all I know is that he reluctantly went to Argentina as things were starting to get cracked down on.
Argentina, huh?
yeah, back to his Hitler clones.
Hitler clones. Awful lot of Germans there.
There's fucking that colony of like descendants of crazy
Hitler
like-
clones.
yeah.
No, there is a shitload of Germans
Yeah.
in Argentina. It's not a joke.
Yeah, well, no
It's
extradition.
It's actually almost the most spoken language is German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Portuguese, yeah. And
Because Hitler annexed a large chunk of Antarctica, and it was the closest point to get there.
Newfoundland.
It's called Newfoundland.
Oh, okay. That's pretty
And
cool.
after the war ended, the U.S. launched an operation to take Newfoundland and actually lost ships and people.
Really?
Yep.
Casualties.
They
a
don't
lot of
talk about it,
casualties.
but
When was that? After like 46?
It was like
Like,
45.
literally,
It was
yeah.
like it was like August of 45, and the war ended
In Antarctica?
April.
so the
Yeah, in
war in Europe
Antarctica.
was over?
Is
by
that a
then?
town
Yeah,
in
like-
Antarctica?
no, it's
no,
entire
it was
chunk.
just like a military bunker, pretty much.
Is there anything still there?
You're not allowed to go there.
I mean, I
It's
wouldn't know.
part of the Antarctic Treaty that only scientists can go into Antarctica.
There's literally the population of like 4 to 6 people there a year, so it's like
McMurdo is the name of the military base there.
Oh, okay.
It's actually a research station, McMurdo.
Yeah, that's where they fucking
Go ahead and look
experiment
it
on
up.
the demons.
Well, no, have you ever seen The Thing? The John Carpenter movie?
I don't think so.
So it's like it's where the scientists are in Antarctica, and there's something that they discover in the ice, and it's like an alien monster that like takes the shape of other people.
Have
and
you
it's,
ever
like,
heard of the
crazy-
diaries of the captain who was chartered by the Navy to go investigate Antarctica? And him and his entire crew wrote journals upon journals and all these different entries from different points of views about a hole in the middle of Antarctica.
Yeah.
And that they fought like creatures in this hole. And it's an actual thing.
Wait, say this again. Start over
there's-
because I was just looking at McMurdo
So
Station.
back in
Are we really gonna talk
it
about
is
this?
called McMurdo, right?
I think it was
no.
the 1800s, right?
Yeah, it was like the mid 1800s. I think early 1900s was like his last mission to Antarctica, and it was an actual naval captain that went and he was assigned to investigate Antarctica for the United States. And he went down there and he wrote a journal, and a bunch of people wrote journals on his ship about finding a hole in another civilization that was more advanced but in different ways under the ice in Antarctica.
And they fought monsters.
And that they fought like they had to like fight their way out basically.
yeah. If you're
And then after that, there was the international agreement in Antarctica that no country can set up a permanent base. It has to be an international base.
right.
Maybe there is something secret there.
So do you know
if you're gonna talk about that, I'll delve further and let you know that the reason Hitler claimed a chunk of Antarctica is because he personally believed in that hole and was trying to
okay.
control it.
That's why
So-
I brought it up. It is
Yeah.
related.
So JJ, if you do want to see it, don't go to the thing that came out in like the 2000s. Watch the one that was in like the 80s. It was John Carpenter, where they had like a lot of really cool practical effects. And the alien is kind of like Parasite, the anime.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like that. But we're gonna get into the news parts now.
The what?
The news, Mooks news. What is it? Fucking
Mooks news, dude.
Yes.
You idiot.
I don't know what it is either. Is that a thing we've been
I don't know.
doing?
Where was the fucking?
Yeah, the weekly Mooks news.
The weekly Mooks news?
Yeah.
Bi-weekly.
Come on
Oh,
now.
there it is.
There it is.
Do it live! Fuck it! Do it live!
Fuck it,
It's
we'll do it
alright,
live.
And we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
There you go. Thank you, Bill O'Reilly.
Said no one ever. Said no one but white males ever.
Dude, he had to pay $32 million in his last lawsuit.
Man.
32
Is that how much
million.
it costs to violate a young girl nowadays?
Wow.
That would be like murder. It's more like murder money.
They used to be so cheap.
It's like
I know it used to be so cheap, and I don't want to raise children in an America where rich, powerful white men on the television can't molest helpless interns.
Man, I wish
I don't want to raise children in that kind of
Yeah.
world where they can't do that.
Matt
Can I get
Lauer.
you to say
Matt
that
Lauer's got a
again?
hard on.
These Democrats are ruining America with this whole "ooh, don't stick your finger there" bullshit.
Matt Lauer just got a hard on. He's like,
Was he the CNN dude that was lying about, or the NBC guy that was lying about everything?
no, he was the one. Who,
Oh, that was Chris Matthews.
Chris
or whatever.
Matthews.
Yeah.
No, who was that I just said? Matt Lauer was the guy who fucked his intern at the Skokie Olympics.
Fucking stopped recording.
He's the one who fucked. He fucked his intern at the Skokie Olympics, and she was She was like categorizing all these crazy things that they did. Like she was saying how like they were having anal sex and everything, and Matt Lauer's defense was, well, she enjoyed it. He's like, she was doing this on her own free will. She was enjoying this. Which
She was enjoying this.
like that's the thing. Apparently, he was cheating on his wife. I think she had a partner as well, but they fucked throughout the entire Skokie Olympics. And afterwards, she comes out and is like, "Oh, he used his position of power to influence me and stuff like that." And he's like, "No, absolutely not." And he wrote a book about it, which I think is even creepier.
You wrote a book about it?
Yeah.
About how he didn't do it?
No, how he did do it.
Oh, how he did do it.
Yeah, it's the reverse OJ book.
That's weird.
How I did not do it?
No, the title of it's basically just I fucked her.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
What episode is this?
2 or 3. I
This'll
think this is
be-
only a
this'll be
third
like-
podcast.
It says episode 34 and a half.
That's the third
this is
podcast
4?
we've
This
ever
will be
done,
like
right?
this will be like 19 or whatever.
For
or,
this season.
or whatever.
Oh, 4 for the season. Yeah, 4.
Can we stretch this out to be like 4 episodes so we can get a couple weeks off? This is good
Yeah.
content right here, right?
I think 15-minute episodes is what we need to cut it into.
Absolutely not.
Snapchats.
Snapchat's the whole
no.
thing.
It's just gonna be one big string of TikTok videos.
No, have you never watched any of these? Like they have like the Ben Shapiro has a Snapchat one where he just kind of runs through a quick story.
I don't
Yeah, it
want. I
sounds
don't
terrible.
like Snapchat.
So bad.
I don't like Snapchat.
It's like he just gives you a couple of headlines and then you're like, huh. So I hate them now.
Yeah. I mean, I would rather watch.
Do your thing, dry wife.
I would rather watch like Daily Wire and then Pod Save America instead of watching like Fox or CNN, because at least those two companies at least admit what side they're on. Like Pod Save America is openly liberal, Daily Wire is openly conservative, and the mainstream people are just like, we're down the middle. I'm like, bullshit. No, you're not. But no, Chad, how many of you guys worked in food and bev?
I have.
I've never.
You've never? You didn't work at the what's the grocery store?
I'm not going to tell them that the
Green-
bev part counts as bars and that I work at a bar.
Well, I'm talking like
I work in
kitchen
food and bev right now.
I understand, but I'm talking like a kitchen.
Yes, we go
Or
into
a
kitchens.
server.
Yes.
No,
You worked
no.
at a server?
Yes.
No, I've never worked front of house or back of house.
Okay, that's what I was asking. But Chad, you have
I guess
plenty
I've been
of time.
out of
Yeah,
house.
sure.
Okay, so
I
I don't know
hated
where to
it.
bartend.
I want to
Don't
get
do it
what
anymore.
your
Same.
I want to get what your opinion is on this. So right now, there's a British technology
I
company.
mean, technically, I count as front of house. I count as
Shut
like a hostess.
up, AJ.
I'm a hostess. I can't make a joke, you fucking potato.
That wasn't.
Come on now. So
Every time I talk, he's like, "Ah!" Or Dave's like, let's just cut the whole thing. It's not about me.
JJ, you threw your phone.
It's okay.
So, Chad, there's a British technology company called Mooks Robotics that has designed an actual chef.
Good.
Like
I
a
hope they
robotic
replace
chef.
them all.
Really?
Have you met the people that cook your food? Because if you have, you wouldn't let them cook your food anymore.
Subject A.
Yeah, I'm the kind of guy that cooks your food, and you know what? I don't do a good job. You know what? I don't care.
Yes, I've read the police blotter. I've seen the people that cook my food.
And I'll tell you right now, that restaurant you're eating at completely mismanaged and doing so many illegal things in the back.
Yes, I've done coke with the managers of many restaurants.
Every single one of them, absolutely disgusting.
I mean, I've been in the back of a lot of kitchens too.
I mean,
He's not
it's
wrong.
true.
He's
They're
not wrong.
disgusting.
Even in the nicest hotel in the world, you go
The
behind
nicest,
those
yeah.
doors, they are gross.
Well, that's the thing. There are some like restaurants you'll walk into that look like dumps, but they'll have an immaculate kitchen sometimes. But then you'll go to some really nice restaurant and you think this place is amazing, and you look in the kitchen and it looks like hell.
Chad's like, nope, they're all fucking dumps.
So I will admit, I used to work at Tully's in Syracuse, New York. It's the only place you'll find them. And that kitchen was spotless.
Okay.
But they fucking ran that place tight and
Tight?
overpacked it with staff.
Okay. So
I mean, like they would have 30 servers in there alone.
So you'd have a lot of people just sitting there.
So Goose
cleaning.
really wasn't that special. He was.
No,
he was
and
one
they
of
would
many.
they would have you there till 4 a.m. straight mopping and
cut no
scrubbing
one.
behind. Like you pull the fridge back
I
every
used to
single
fuck
day.
a lot
there.
of. I used to fuck
And
a
that's-
lot of
Christ.
the servers.
Yeah, and this last restaurant I worked at, we would pull the fridge out and clean behind it once a year.
They,
And we would do it every single night there behind every single fridge.
that was a restaurant that like they had so many servers and all the servers always went out to all the bars. So you would go out and you'd just see like 30 Tully shirts starting at like
Yeah.
1 a.m.
Yeah. So this thing's got like a bunch of
crazy how
cameras,
many people would work
sensors,
there.
arms, a lot of really crazy. This thing can cook 5,000 different types of meals.
So every single McDonald's in Japan is completely automated.
Yeah, they're gonna start doing that.
really?
Every McDonald's is automated in Japan. You go there and you type on a computer, then it comes out on a conveyor belt.
So here's how this thing looks.
I want to. Sometimes I think like, how come I don't live in Japan? They do everything way better.
Okay, so you do it. You even order electronically.
Like even parking cars,
Well,
they
it's
have
so
their
small.
own
Robot takes it.
self-park.
Have you seen them
That's dope.
Yeah, look at that thing. It's so fucking cool.
the bridge building
is pretty
robot
sick.
that builds
Yeah.
bridges?
It cooks that. All
They
that
got
rice.
house building robots even
Yeah,
now.
that
Well,
just,
it's more
like,
like a giant 3D
puts-
printer.
Yeah, it's like a giant 3D printer.
But still,
But like it can like see all like it's got a schedule of like I'm cooking this first, then I'm cooking this next. It got all these things that are pre-portioned, ready to go. It adds the herbs, it cooks it and like stirs.
I wonder if that's kind of like a giant like vending machine. Like you put in an order and then you wait 25 minutes while it makes it in front of you.
Dude, I would do it. I would pay extra to watch that because
Yeah.
that thing looks really fucking
I mean,
cool.
yeah,
Look at
that
people
thing's
doing it right
sick.
now, and it's live right now in the UK. That's actual like new footage because everyone's wearing masks in that video. That is so fucking cool.
Here is your order.
Yeah, it even cleans the dishes. By the way,
32.
Chad. So the dishwasher is now null and void
And
too.
Wow, Chad, you're completely out of work.
I got out of it already.
Chad, your manager speaking.
I mean,
The robot's above you now.
now it'll probably have people doing prep work because I don't know if people would actually do the prep work for that. You know,
I could imagine it sitting there with it could have a knife like fucking.
And wouldn't it even
Yeah.
really need prep work though? Because you could make an automated dispenser for all the like.
But I mean, like at some point you need because it's like
It would
where is
just
it?
be
It's where is
someone
it going to
dumping
get the
bags
onions?
of
Right,
and
is
knives?
everything going to be?
It's
Is
not.
everything automated?
It's not gonna pull onions out of the cooler and put it on a cutting board.
I was
Right.
thinking. I
Yeah,
was
but-
thinking the
but-
long pipes that come straight from the farm.
That just means that you have
the
one
world is
person-
just pipes.
You have
yeah,
one
and
person
you're gonna have less
refilling.
people. Yeah. It's just gonna be people like.
But it's funny
refilling and
that
shit.
it's probably going to be like someone getting paid $150,000 a year and has a computer science degree and an engineering
Yeah,
degree.
just a fucking right.
Dude, the rocket
You went
scientist.
to rocket scientist to
Refilling
pour
a
onions.
robot. Refilling the robot's onions.
You work at McDonald's. I'm a robot technician.
You're like, oh, I got a text from my boss. More lobster meat bag. Oh.
I could have
out of burger patties.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
bipod, get over here.
I
Hey,
almost,
moron, more food.
Hey, Soylent Green, get over here.
I almost worked for
Green
you, you carbon-based life form.
Ha 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 ha.
I almost
I
worked.
am silicone.
I almost
Bring me
worked.
more fresh patties. Ha 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 ha.
I almost worked for NASA. Clean up on all three.
Someone complains to the robot, it just turns red.
It grabs them and pulls them in.
Yeah.
Starts spinning slowly.
They're gonna put them
The
in the meat
robot just
grinder.
starts vibrating.
exactly. Meat source replenished.
Every 10th customer it grabs somebody.
Yeah, it's like
Refills
Just grabs a
itself.
child. Yeah, they're like, have you seen my kid? Your lunch is free today.
Yeah, exactly. At the counter, like if it's this high, the counter, like a little thing opens up, just nabs the kids.
Get out.
it's like my steak was rare. I'll serve you rare.
Yeah, exactly. Like the stroller park, it just steals the kids.
Give me back my toddler. I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave.
Has an LED
wait
screen
a
of a
second.
sadder face.
Give me
that
back
just
my
gets
kid.
Sadder and
It
sadder.
gives you
as
like
it
a,
goes.
Yeah, they need faces.
Where it gets sad, it's like frowny face.
or like you ask for your kid
Brownie
back and they
face.
give you like a 32-pack Crave case.
Now here's the sad part. That robot will still be stuck in a kitchen. So that robot will eventually get depressed. So even like the line cooks that came before it, it will start doing cocaine in the bathroom. You'll see it's a robot.
Just starts-
It's got the suction mode.
The robot's asking to leave half an hour early to go pick up its kid. It's got to cash a check every 3 different days. Yo, boss, I got to hit the bank. I got to cash a check.
Yeah, can I get an advance this week?
I'm gonna go clean in the bathroom again. What?
Yo, R2D2, the cops are looking for you. Stall them. Share toilet flushing.
C-3PO's the manager's like, oh dear.
Oh dear.
I thought
What is that position that they have at fancy restaurants? The
that does what? What's the
that
Mise en
walks
place?
around. The walks around.
Maitre d'?
Maitre d', yeah.
Maitre d'.
Major D. Major D.
So
The Major D.
We weren't asking what your girlfriend was getting for
Valentine's
Major
Day.
D.
Major D.
That's right.
So speaking of drugs,
And then when you get home, no, I'm just kidding.
yeah.
so speaking of
Major
drugs,
D.
now
Minor D.
Chad, you're a bit of an expert on the psychedelics.
It's been a natural progression of stuff. We talked pedophiles, line cooks, naturally.
Now go to drugs.
Yeah, drugs. What were you guys talking about?
So there's this guy in.
No, we already talked about pedophiles.
Yeah. So there's this guy who's got bipolar disorder who was in.
Wait, Dave, is this you telling us about your bipolar disorder finally?
Yeah.
No.
Dave,
Yeah.
we've known. Oh, it's not? Oh, continue.
So it's called mood swings, asshole. Just kidding. But so there was this So there was this guy who he was trying to what's it when you try to like give yourself like kill yourself? What's it called?
Kill yourself?
Self-medicate. He was trying to self-medicate. He was trying to self-medicate.
So anyone who's self-medicating in your book is trying to kill themselves?
That's not what I said. I was trying to cure themselves.
Oh, yeah, I thought you said heal yourself, but
Yeah.
I was like not so sure.
Yeah, it's
I heard kill.
So
Yeah,
what
I heard kill.
so what he was
I mean,
trying
that is a good way to heal yourself. If you're in pain out there.
If you're a millennial and you're in pain.
Follow me for more life tips.
Jesus Christ.
Your last
So all
life
right,
tip.
so
Life
a
hack.
guy
This is
was
the
trying to
last
heal
life hack
himself.
you'll
Yeah,
ever
so
need.
he was trying to self-medicate, and so he started experimenting with psychedelic mushrooms, and he was trying to use different forms of it. He was trying to eat them. He was trying to smoke them. Eventually, he decided that he was going to boil them down and inject them into his veins.
Oh no.
So Chad's just like, nah.
Oh no.
He's doing it wrong.
Who even like the gall to have to sit there and be like, nah, I'm just gonna boil down a mushroom.
So now apparently, like, you can actually use the psilocybin, that's the active ingredient in mushrooms, to help treat things.
You're missing multiple letters in that word, but yes.
Psilocybin?
Syllabicidin.
No.
No,
No, I think you're
Be in
wrong.
there?
It's syllable
No, it's
and
P-
psilocybin.
it's
but it's not syllabicidin.
Psilocybin.
It's psilocybin.
Yeah.
Psilocybin.
It's
I guess
the
I was adding an extra letter.
Yes. So the active
in the
ingredient.
There is a
too
B.
long.
It's just closer to the end. Psilocybin.
Yes. So it can help people with depression and can be a replacement for traditional antidepressants.
The
However,
VA uses it for PTSD.
yes. So apparently he ended up being in the hospital for 3 weeks because there was fungus or bacteria that was developing in his blood because of the mushrooms. Yeah.
That's gross.
Blood fungus?
Yes.
God
So-
damn,
fungus.
sounds like a mutant
Well, I
power.
mean, mushrooms
Yes.
are just
Now,
a fungus.
I
It
just
was-
don't-
now,
we're
here's
all
how-
grossed out, and Dave
now-
has been smiling
Now
reading
here's how
this
crazy
entire thing.
Well, mushrooms
He's
are
looking
so
at the
fucking.
pictures.
I
That's
know.
why.
Licking
Mushrooms
his
are so
lips.
crazy.
Was he getting high off his own blood now?
No, it's that you'll start getting sick because the mushrooms would actually start to grow in the man's bloodstream.
Yeah, it's not
and
good.
cause his body to go into organ failure.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
So he
Sick
had to
drug
So he
guy.
had to be treated with long-term use of antifungals and antibiotics. So basically, they're pumping antifungal medication.
They should
into his
have. He should have
fucking
ate
bloodstream.
pesticide.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
No,
Herbicide.
he had to inject it into his blood. He should have just injected herbicide.
No,
Yeah, he
He should have just taken heroin.
just
That would
eat
have
it.
killed all of the fucking fungus.
start eating fertilizer.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Oh man, I don't know why this reminded me of this, and maybe you guys saw this, but did you guys hear about the double homicide suicide in
this
Philadelphia?
I was in New
what's it
York. I
called?
was in Bronx.
No,
wasn't
it
Should've
was
kept
in
your mouth
Philly.
shut.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, that's dark.
It is dark.
Yeah.
it is hard to watch. I'm
Because
sure Chad was
there-
jerking off to it.
I don't even know what you're talking
So
about.
in Philadelphia, there was this argument that was going on over a snow plowing incident where they were dumping snow. This man and woman were dumping snow into this guy's yard, and apparently this has been a thing that had been going on for a while. And the guy had repeatedly told them to stop.
I can't I can't believe that they were.
Then
Whether
they were-
it's true
they
or
were-
not,
they were being pieces of shit. And so they were harassing this guy. He's a veteran who's got PTSD, and they were harassing him, giving him a bunch of shit. And they said, "What are you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Well,
What you
no,
gonna
you're
do?"
skipping. You're skipping what it was. Is he was shoveling his driveway. They were cleaning off their car. Everything they were cleaning off their car, they were throwing onto his driveway because
Yeah.
they were violently brushing it off.
yeah,
Right.
I know,
And
but
so
they lived
he-
across the street. I don't
No.
like. You can't throw your even in a shovel.
They lived on next door neighbors. They were same side of the street.
No, they weren't. It was across the street.
That's where they ran.
No, that's where they ran. Was across the street.
So he gets
Trying
a
to
gun-
run from them.
So he
but
gets
no,
his
what it
gun
was
out.
he said something to them and then threw the shovel towards them, and the guy came over, fist raised, and the couple who got shot is equal age. So don't make it sound like one's really young and
Right.
one's a crippled war vet.
Right. He shot the man and the woman. They were both trying to crawl away.
He shot them both, and then he went back and got a different gun.
Got
and
an
came out
AR,
and shot
came
them
back.
again in the head.
Now here's how crazy
And,
it was.
like,
Their,
executed them.
their autistic son came out and were trying to like talk to the parents, and then as he saw the guy come back out of the house, he ran away.
I don't know if that was the son, but
It
I
was.
did see the
It was
video.
their kid.
It was two. Well, it was two people. I thought.
Yeah, it was their kid. It was the parents
they were
of the
witnesses
kid.
that saw.
Right.
And this was all from a Ring doorbell or whatever.
Yeah, from across the
and
street.
guy
They
walks
have
up.
like 5 Ring doorbell angles of it. It's crazy.
So the guy walks up to the fucking mom
about now.
and says, "Should have kept your mouth shut," and then shoots her in the fucking face, and then goes up and executes the dad as well. He goes back inside. The cops come out, and then he shoots himself in the face.
he was seen pacing.
Yeah.
and
So-
then killed himself before the cops.
So he
arrived.
had some sort of breakdown, obviously, but at the same time, you should have kept your mouth shut.
What
You
the
should have
fuck's
probably
wrong with
kept
you?
your mouth shut.
This whole story. I'm upset that we.
Yeah.
Why are we
No,
talking about this?
I knew Dave was going to be on the side of the dude who just randomly murders 2 people.
I
in
know,
the
no.
street.
What happened was abhorrent, but you can learn a lesson from
Yeah,
this.
but you're leaving out a lot of details. Dave's like, hey,
Oh my god.
Sometimes you just got to keep your mouth shut. We can take that into our lives every day.
Hey, do you have an extra solid state drive?
Yeah,
Do you really?
I might. I'll have to look.
if you're giving out SSDs, I need one too.
I have to look.
Yeah,
It
yo,
might be a micro.
so 3 SSDs.
Yeah, terabyte or higher though.
You got any? I'll take the graphics card.
Yeah,
out
I'll
of your
take an
computer.
M2. I want an M2. You can
Yeah.
take an M2.
So speaking of violence, there was actually there was a fight that I
God,
saw
I hated
actually.
that last story. that
And
whole
Ram.
thing.
So
right.
there's a father and a
whole
son.
Speaking of violence, my buddy got shot last
And
Friday.
is this another story about people getting shot?
No,
Yeah, my
Or
buddy got
raped,
shot
or
last-
raped.
My buddy got shot Friday downtown.
yeah.
I hate this whole
The name of
podcast.
this
We
episode.
can talk about that.
Can the name of this episode be called "Shot or Raped"?
I was just gonna say the St. Valentine's
No, it's
Day
coming
Massacre.
up. Father and son sword fight. I was
Yes.
assuming that should go with the pedophile
exactly-
stuff, but we're saving a good pedophile for the closer, you know?
So apparently, a dad and his kid were in North Bay. Were
You want to have a sword fight, Chad? Pants off.
yeah. So apparently they had to have been fucked up doing this, but apparently they were just arguing at like 9 p.m., which never ends well when you start arguing with your family late at night. That always ends.
No, wait to
horribly.
try.
Yeah, that's true.
Jesus, are you having
How about
problems
you-
already?
How about you just go to bed before then?
He already had a clock.
Are you having problems already?
Yeah.
It's
What
been
if
a
you
week.
do go to bed before then?
Then you can't argue with anyone at
What,
5
have you
a.m.
not started hitting her
I
yet?
want you to cut everything I just said. I swear to God,
I
Dave.
got you. So
Don't cut it.
So these
No,
guys-
we play everything.
That's the promo.
everything airs.
Everything airs.
Everything airs.
We always air it.
What's her name so we can tag her?
Morgan.
It's gonna be weird that we say JJ's girlfriend is Morgan.
No,
Let
from now
everyone
on.
know.
From now on, I'm gonna call your girlfriend Morgan.
So what was
Oh,
the?
you know what she does do, and it drives me crazy. Seriously, everything's getting cut.
No, it always
and I'll
airs.
even move away just to be.
No, hold on. One second.
God.
No, I got it. I got an idea.
Are you just gonna mute him?
All right, now say it.
Should I have Snapchatted that whole story?
That's great. So these two
How's
Yeah.
the sex?
Great.
passable.
It's funny, you could tell he actually likes this girl because every other time he's like, so I was fucking this whore. He was raw dogging her. I had her
waiting
hair,
like a
I had her
gentleman.
hair in like an entire knot. My finger was caught. And I'm smashing her head into the pillow. I already came. I don't even know what I'm doing in her. I'm just soft as a flag.
There's a flag.
There's a wet sock in.
She's sweating like a whore in church. I don't know why.
Speaking of church, I'm sitting there fucking her in my good cargo shorts. These are my church shorts.
My good cargo
Temple shorts.
I know he goes to
Everything.
temple.
I was gonna say
I
this
kept
whole
my cowboy boots on the whole time.
the story was
Or for him, I kept
believable
my
until he
Converse
went to
on the whole
church.
time.
You're turning into Alex Jones. Oh, we're telling you here, son.
Yeah, the whole story was believable until he went to church.
But no, apparently these guys stabbed the shit out of each other, needed medical attention, and the son now got charged with assault with a deadly weapon.
Got the story. And I'm like, yeah, and my jokes about you having sex were weird. Dave's like, so I stabbed the shit out of him.
Speaking of stabbing,
Yo, fuck the guy that stabbed his son with a sword. I want to know about these World War II artifacts.
Okay.
Of course he does.
Yeah,
He's
Chad.
been waiting for the fucking Nazi fucking segment all
He
day.
knew the best part. Chad knew it was Nazi
I was
artifact.
It's a
I was
Nazi
hoping it was
It's a
Japanese.
Nazi artifact.
Usually it's the Japanese.
Why?
No, a lot of the Japanese
They hit a lot of-
artifacts,
they hit a lot of
They
shit.
kind of got fried.
So there's like this huge lake where
Everything
people,
they hid blew up.
Yeah. Well, apparently there's a ton
fuck
of.
yourself.
Well, the thing is, the Nazis did destroy a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff was lost in this humongous lake that's somewhere located, like in northern Europe.
Oh, those poor Nazis.
Somewhere they don't know.
Yeah.
Poor Nazi
And
history.
so it's the
books.
Baltic Sea. It's the Baltic Sea is where they typically were.
Oh,
going.
that little lake.
Yeah.
It's just tiny.
So there were these
Just
divers.
a hop and a skip over the pond.
So there were these German divers who were going through the Baltic Sea looking for like discarded fishing nets
Yeah.
and doing stuff when they
More
they-
Nazi treasure.
That's what I
Right.
go to dive
A
school.
crystal that contains Hitler's soul.
That's what that's what I go to dive school for. If I'm gonna go to dive school, I want to dive into a Baltic Sea and find a fishing net.
You hit it on the head because I was trying to like think of something like that so hard. And I just couldn't.
the crystal has a little mustache on it.
Crystal skull. Hitler's crystal skull.
You have to rub the mustache. And
You have to,
The crystal of a mustache.
He comes out in a special effects. It has Joseph Goebbels fucking coming.
no, it's like the episode of South Park where you say Biggie Smalls and it's like, I really hate Jews. I really hate Jews. I really hate Jews.
Comes out like Will Smith and the genie, except he's going, I'm going to do it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But no, apparently these guys were digging through and they found this thing is super, super rare. It's a Enigma machine.
A what?
An Enigma machine.
Enigma machine, the old
Wait.
code talking.
Yeah.
Do you know what another name for those are?
What?
Turing machines.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the Turing machine was the thing that decoded it.
Decoded it was
Yeah.
the Turing machine, the
Because
first computer.
Alec Turing was the guy the British scientist who was the one who cracked the code. And so,
This thing made the code?
He had autism.
no, he was gay.
No, he had autism too.
Really?
Yeah, he had adult autism.
Oh, okay. Got you.
That
That
was
was
the earliest cases of
Yeah, AJ
diagnosed
suffers.
with adult autism.
his story is if you want to
over
see
here knows all about it.
there's a Benedict
I'm an
Cumberbatch
expert.
movie about him, Alec Turing, who's an incredible actor, but it was also an awesome movie who tells this really awesome but sad story about this guy because
It's called like Impossible or something like that. Right?
something like that. But it tells how he cracked the German code with his machine. He was basically the father of computers. And sadly, because the government found out that he was gay, and back then it was illegal.
Gay. It was a gay.
He was the gay of the country.
So he was illegal. It's illegal in Europe at the time to do that. So
Yeah, who's your country's gay?
what are
Ours is Alex
they castrated
Turing.
him?
Huh?
They
No, I don't
castrated
think they castrated him. They put him into an insane asylum.
No. He
or
killed
something.
himself in his house.
did?
Yeah, I think they castrated
For
him.
I
being
know.
in
No,
the
they
insane
jailed him
asylum.
or something. I don't think he hurt himself.
AJ
He killed
praised
himself,
those
but
days
then he
we're
didn't,
still
like, hurt
here.
Himself.
Yeah. What was it? Turing machine.
All right. Next episode, we're talking about the car that runs on water.
No car that runs on
Are you
water.
talking about Jesus?
Look it
He
up.
turned water into wine?
Turned water into diesel fuel.
water?
and drove through the desert for 30 days and 30 nights.
And his sweet dune buggy.
Yeah, he could have been out in 6 hours, but he said, well, if I can make more than
He had horrible
No,
direction.
I feel like it should cut to him like
North. North is towards the sun.
It was Alan Turing.
Coming this summer when Jesus can turn wine into diesel fuel, but God says GPS. Moses gets stuck in the desert 40 Talladega nights.
it should cut to Jesus stuck in the middle of the desert deep with his car out of gas. He's kicking it. Should have brought more water, damn it. It's gonna take me 30 days to walk back.
He's like, I didn't pack any diesel. I packed 40 gallons of water, but
Oh, he underwent basically he got hormonal injections or something, which reduced his libido, and which basically
chemical castration.
Yeah, so he eventually became depressed, and he killed himself with cyanide poisoning.
Wait, a man got depressed with his balls not working?
Yeah, and so he killed himself with cyanide.
And ostracized from his career?
Yeah.
And wait, what happened to him? He
Sounds
killed
like
himself.
a pussy.
Yeah. But these things,
He was
Grow
a great
up.
guy.
But
Yeah,
he
he-
had so much to live for.
Someone should tell him to grow up.
Jesus.
Get over it. Rub
Just
some
smile
dirt in it.
more.
Yeah.
But here's a picture of what they discovered, the Enigma machine. Right
Are these
here.
going to be his balls?
No. This is the Enigma machine that these German divers found. It's got all the keys and instruments that are still
Oh, wow.
attached.
That's the key to bringing back Hitler.
There's only 100 or so of these still left, because there were only there was 200 submarines that were sank in the Baltic Sea that were German, and so there's actually probably a ton of treasure that's still in there.
Let's go.
Chad has been wanting to do this actually
Let's
for quite a while.
let's get a German U-boat working.
Yeah. Well, no, the reason he wants AJ to get his diving license is so that Chad can convince him to go to the Baltic Sea and hunt for German Nazi gold.
Yeah.
Do you have your diving license?
Dave said he was going to sign up for classes with me.
Are you?
No, I'm going to be the captain. I'm the
I
boat
wouldn't go
captain.
diving.
Then you have to get your captain's
Why not?
license.
My brother's got his captain's license.
I
I'll
have
have him
fear
do
of
it.
open water.
Yeah, man wasn't meant
Oh,
to
yeah.
go under
We
the
can't
sea.
go on
I'm
a
the
cruise.
guy that
We can't go on a cruise
like a
because
pool.
Chad's afraid of
I'm
water.
over
I'm afraid of cruises too.
Chad's
Terrifying.
not afraid of water.
What's wrong with cruise? What's
He
so
gets
scary with
seasick.
cruises?
I know. I get seasick.
Have you seen
Come on,
Titanic?
Having diarrhea doesn't mean I'm scared of water.
It just means
You
he has
fucking
bad
asshole.
genes.
Upset stomach doesn't mean I'm literally afraid of
Listen,
water.
cruises.
Every time I drink water, I gotta make sure I'm near a
I
bathroom.
haven't showered in 3 months. I'm so terrified.
Listen,
In there, just start shaking.
Every time I shower, I shit everywhere.
cruises for the worst people.
I would love to go on a cruise, all expenses paid. I
I'll-
need to be single though.
If you want to go on a cruise, don't go Carnival, because you'll basically be surrounded by the pigs of this country.
I'm sure
Like
you would
500
I
plus.
hear cruises are actually disgusting.
They are disgusting.
I don't think I'll ever go on one myself.
These nasty pig people
really
that
bad.
live on these fucking boats, and all they do is eat and bitch and complain.
yeah,
all
they
the
just
time.
get free stuff. That's it.
They get free food. They only
So they're basically girlfriends? No, just kidding.
Jesus.
Just kidding. You gotta cut that out. All they do is bitch, and complain, and eat your food.
Valentine's Day advice from AJ. You want your girlfriend to stop bitching? Just get her some food. That's actually really good advice. If you date women, if they're not feeling happy, just get them food. It's like, you want some food? And they're like, yes, and they will perk up immediately.
Bitches love food.
I do have, speaking of dating advice and all this stuff, I do want to get your all's advice. I have to be the best man.
You're all the country.
I have to be the best man of my friend's wedding, and I have to put on a bachelor party.
Don't do it.
Best
no
man.
If you
idea.
so
He
this is
doesn't
what
really
you do.
know you that well then.
Dave,
He doesn't have that many friends left.
Dave, listen.
So everyone else is busy?
Yeah.
You
go.
have sex with his fiance, and then the whole thing will get canceled, and you're scot free.
So I don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah,
You're
there you
right.
go.
Yeah, wait a
And then he
second.
won't ask you next time.
Hey, if you don't do it, I'll fuck his fiance.
Yeah, wait. Are we trying to figure out, is the issue here? How do
How to
I get out of it?
No, I wanted actually just genuine advice how to put on a good bachelor
Oh
party.
yeah, just
Oh.
kill him.
Yeah, just kill him.
I'm
Or
sorry,
fake
I
his
got-
death. Fake his death. He could
Yeah,
start a
fake
new
his
life in
death.
Texas.
Wear his
Okay.
face,
I'll move
and
with
then
him.
you show up at the wedding. That's him.
And then you fuck his fiance.
Hannibal Lecter his face onto you.
He can't get married if he's a lampshade.
Clarice.
If he's a lampshade. I need a little bit more leather
I
for
like
my couch.
this lampshade. What is
He's
that
gonna listen
texture?
to this
Is that a
episode.
nipple?
He's gonna listen to this episode and call you and be like, "So I think I'm gonna have someone else plan my bachelor party, and you don't need to come."
What's this fabric, John? What?
Come on, guys. You haven't thought of the smell.
You have to coat it.
I thought the smell would be my favorite part.
Scotch Guard. That's what you use. Scotch Guard.
I hate that. You know that. And now
What
I
a-
know it.
What a great name for a product. Like, what is some stuff I could put on my furniture so I don't pour my booze on it and spill it? How about Scotch Guard?
Well, that's what it was made for.
Creates a layer. You see that chick that put Gorilla Glue in her hair?
Oh yeah, that
She's
was
gonna lose that
insane.
lawsuit.
She's gonna
Absolutely.
lose the shit out of that lawsuit.
Well, absolutely.
And it cost $12,000.
What about that dude who talking about how it's fake and that the Gorilla Glue isn't that strong? So he put
No.
Gorilla Glue on a solo
Dick
cup
or something?
and
Oh,
he
yeah.
put it on his mouth.
What?
And it pulled off. He had to have his upper lip cut off.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And he was
That's
a famous YouTuber.
Yeah, that guy's stupid.
And
Yeah,
he literally
fucking stupid.
glued a red Solo cup onto his face.
Dude, Gorilla Glue,
Yeah, but
Gorilla
he's
Glue
famous.
products are amazing. They're duct tape.
Dude, whenever I find their duct tape, I steal it.
It's
So if any
great.
of you guys are missing a roll of black Gorilla tape, I stole it.
Why would you steal my role?
Why would you take my role?
Like when I'm in church and I have to like go through confession, I don't go to church, I'm a sinner. But if I have to go through confession, I'm like, I can't think of any. I saw you at the bar fighting. And yeah, no, it's not really a sin. Oh, I stole Gorilla tape. Like it's the only thing that comes to mind. Are you trying to play my zipper?
Can I see your phone?
Yeah,
Someone's getting lucky on Valentine's Day.
over there.
Let me see it real quick.
No, you're just gonna throw it.
Yeah.
Let me see your phone.
But no, did you see the video of her, the surgery of her getting the Gorilla Glue removed?
I didn't
don't
watch
wanna.
it.
No, well, it's not bad. All they had to do
No.
was use like chemicals and stuff.
I
to
know,
take
but it
off.
just
Shave
seems
her
like-
head.
Dave's
I
like,
just-
you can use my Gore.com
Well, no.
premium account.
Well, no, Chad. The reason she was using Gorilla Glue is because she had no hair on her head, so she was trying to get a wig on there or extensions in her hair or whatever.
I don't
No,
care.
she was
being
Her
stupid.
hair was.
I heard she was
you
trying
can't
to hold
say
it all in
nappy.
place.
It was humid, and so
Yeah.
she's African American, so
Right.
her hair was sticking up. She was trying to hold it down. She was trying to keep her pad down.
Being
Oh, I thought it was
African
so that she could
American
put a
has
wig on.
anything to do with her hair sticking up.
Yes, it does. They have
Yeah.
different hair.
I
That is true. I mean, there's nothing bad about that. It's just that she was trying to keep her hair matted down or put down.
She
Yeah,
tries to keep her
she's
hair down.
trying to
It's-
keep it down.
That's why.
Okay, I
like,
saw the picture of it. Yeah. That makes sense.
She was-
That sucks, dude.
Wait,
I mean,
so we can't say that?
You can't say nappy.
it's not a great word to use, but
You can't
it's
use
not
it in
a
a
great
negative
word.
context.
right. So you're trying to be descriptive though, so it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when I say like there's a bunch of drunk micks at the bar.
Yes.
You know, it's not
What?
offensive.
It's not
descriptive word.
offensive.
You know, Mooks is an offensive name for Italians.
No, it's not. That's-
Yes, it is.
that's
Look it
Guinea.
up. No, look up Mooks.
Oh, speaking of guineas,
No, look up Mooks on Urban
I don't
Dictionary.
like
it's
where
a
this
racial
conversation
slur for
is
Look it up.
Italians.
Yeah, you're being racist.
You
You're
didn't
like-
know this? I
you're
thought
like
you knew
Mix,
that when you
Mooks,
named this
Guineas.
company
no,
Mooks.
it's the definition. The legit definition in the dictionary is a stupid or incompetent person.
You're thinking of moolies.
Okay.
AJ, you're thinking of
Right.
moolies.
Stupid
Yeah,
or
that's
incompetent
No,
person.
look up Mooks.
We just did.
On Urban Dictionary. I don't give a shit what.
Anyone can make an
No,
urban
it's
dictionary
mooly.
definition.
Mooly is a slang used for Italian Americans. It's an ethnic slur, derogatory. So
Yeah,
speaking
you're
of
thinking of mooly.
speaking of guineas, Governor Meatball has decided that
Right.
Governor Cuomo is
Governor Mully.
that fucking garlic knot. So Governor Cuomo's one of his aides came out on like a Zoom call and basically admitted about lying about the COVID deaths in nursing homes. So people are calling for the DOJ to actually go in and investigate
Oh man, it's
to
terrible.
confirm what we all already knew. Like everyone called it out for months that there's no way that there was, because the people were going in those nursing homes and just nothing was happening. Bullshit. We all knew that it was fucking going on. But like he's actually like there's an actual possibility that he's gonna have to deal with obstruction because they objectively hid those numbers from people.
They
Fuck that
they
guy.
underreported it by 50%.
50%.
50% is the number they're saying.
Like Wisconsin,
and
is
that's
another
the number.
one.
That's not the number that like an independent study found. That's just the number the government gives you. So you know what that means. You're supposed to. It's
probably worse, yeah.
I'm supposed to double it or triple it.
I forget what the other state is, but between New York and one other state,
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, the
Yeah,
nursing
what?
home deaths are close to like 40%.
What they did was
Of all COVID deaths.
Whitmer and Cuomo basically did the
I
same
don't know
thing.
how it took me. How you just don't know how to scroll down on Urban Dictionary, but it's the second fucking definition.
second.
You
It's-
potato.
Well, it also is reference to Irish too, so that's
no,
fine.
it said similar to Mick in
Oh,
reference to Irish American males.
That's fine.
So it's just a slang name for Italian Americans. I'm not going to teach you how to use the internet. I've already showed you both wrong today.
Yeah. So
It's your turn next.
So what Whitmer and Cuomo both did was that what they did was they changed the definition of what a COVID death they changed the definition of what a nursing home death was. So they changed the classification of certain nursing homes to hospitals. So it made look the hospital deaths were higher and the
Right, because they
nursing
got
homes
paid
were
for
lower.
every like COVID death.
Right, and also because it would make them look better because they made poor
$600 a
decisions. 'Cause
day.
And they can't afford to have them all.
and also because they wanted to cover up the fact that they put sick people in nursing homes actively.
But what they covered up is the big thing with the whole lawsuit, if you read the articles and stuff, is that they were reporting people were still alive who have died from COVID because
Really?
you get $600 for a live person. You don't get no money for no dead person.
That's fucked
So
up.
you should look
So
up.
fucked
You should
up.
look up the pictures of how they handled the dead bodies. They literally wrapped them up and just set them in dump trucks. They were in dump trucks, just lined up.
Well, I mean,
Like,
they had so
I'm not
many
saying
of
they
them. What
just
else are they
dumped
going
them.
to
They
do?
didn't
Right,
throw them in there.
right.
They lined them up.
Well, it's
Right,
not,
but that was also because like these deaths were at such an unprecedented rate. They couldn't.
True.
You couldn't
Yeah, but it's because
And
he was
then
sending
they
sick
put him on
people
a
there
barge
on
and drove
purpose.
him to Big Brother Island and dumped him into a mass grave.
well, that's not as bad as what China did, where they basically
Are
built.
you talking about the prison?
No, I'm
No,
talking.
no.
They did
Yeah,
it
no, they
with
dumped him in
nursing
mass
homes
graves.
like people were super
in
nervous.
New York City.
Speaking of prisons, people were super nervous that prisons would be a horrible place to get COVID. But
out
apparently,
they're
because they
probably
weren't.
safe.
Well, no, because if someone gets sick with COVID in a prison, it's going to easily spread to everybody because everyone's so close. But apparently,
herd immunity.
No, what it is that your immune system is gets so tough in prison because you're constantly exposed to viruses and bacteria. So their immune systems were actually elevated and ready to sort of fend off COVID. So it wasn't really as bad in the prison systems as people thought.
Interesting.
And they were all sick at the same time. And then once they got it once, no one was sick in that prison.
Right.
So people, it actually came out a lot that in some of the more conservative states where they have lax prison details, prisoners were just knowingly, or prison guards were knowingly exposing prisoners just so once one person reported sick, they were like, all right, everyone come get sick.
Right.
So then it was just 1 week of absolute hell.
Kind of like chickenpox parties.
Yeah, chickenpox parties, but for a deadly disease.
Right. Yeah.
All right, guys, we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Mooks Podcast. We appreciate you guys listening. Chad, JJ, AJ, and I'm Dave. Thanks you guys for tuning in. If you want to check out more of what we got going on, the video version of this is on YouTube. So if you haven't been checking out YouTube, we highly recommend it. Everything else is on Spotify, iTunes, everything you listen to. We want to thank Buzzsprout for giving us the opportunity to do this. If you want to build your own podcast, we highly recommend using Buzzsprout. It allows you to distribute all your content to people and allows you to basically, if you want intros and outros that are pre-saved, if you want to get people to
If your
put ads on your
editor's
stuff,
lazy,
go for this. Fuck you. It has all these opportunities for you to do it. You absolutely should. And if you want to be able to call in, we're actually going to have a phone line open. We started testing this out beforehand. We're actually going to have a phone line open so we can actually communicate with you guys
I wanna do
directly
that.
and have
Nice. My buddies want to call in.
I'll do that.
No,
You don't have any
see you guys
friends.
soon. It's been awesome. Thanks.
Nah.
Chad wants to
JJ's
go
like,
home.
my buddies are gonna call. He's like, but I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Hi, this is Janet.
No, we're
Chad
talking
wants to
about
go
the
home,
audience. We're
so
talking about
that
the
way-
audience, not friends. Go fuck yourself. You're all gonna be mad at me.
God damn it, Chad.